18 of my challenge. I'm trying to reach the rating of 2000 before the end of this year. And yesterday I lost a game. And this means that today there will be the first day of this challenge. Let's go. First game, we have an 1855. We go with the night out. And we go with the Spanish. Okay, they are protecting this knight this way. I think I will go with the pawn in the center of the board, attacking it immediately. Now, this knight is marching, is going towards the protection of the pawn, but also towards the square. I could push this pawn and get some space, and I will do that. The knight has to go back. Okay, not that way. I didn't think that way was good. Okay, I will play h4. I want to attack this knight, and if this knight is moving away, this pawn will be hanging, so that would be really bad. Let's have a look at all the pieces of my opponent that are still in the starting squares, except this knight that has reached a position not so active. I mean, the knight could jump there forward, but wait, hey, this pawn is hanging. Okay, there is this pawn that is not having a fun time, but I tell you guys, it's not good to go with one piece alone to the attack, because now I can play a very simple move, just g3. And yes, you can go there, it's just a check. It's nothing more than that, and you have to go back, and then I will attack your knight one more time, and you have to move it again, go maybe here, lose this pawn. Eee, this is going to be really, really a problem. There we go, the knight is moving one more time, and then this pawn is falling. I love to see that all these pieces are still in the starting squares. I'm taking there, not thinking twice. But let's be careful. We need to develop the pieces quickly. We have extended pawns. The pawns are far away, are pushed quite a lot. We have won so much time, but it's important to keep our king safe and to develop all the rest of the pieces and to make the position more solid. I don't think this is a good move. How are you going to protect this pawn when I play queen there? Why did I play this move? Boy. I mean, are they now playing f6? They have to. It's the only way. Wow, that's crazy. I was looking for forward moves like knight there or like d6, but nothing seems to work. If d6, the pawn can take our knight, and then even if I take there, I'm just helping my opponent to develop. I don't want to help them. I want this knight to stay there where it cannot be moved. I mean, well, it can be moved here in order to let this bishop go out. Where? What is this? Really? I will now play d6. Yeah, for sure. The bishop is joining on this diagonal. The king is starting to feel really uncomfortable there. And this bishop at check is going to be very annoying. There we go. We have to be careful that the queen has now this check. That's the only thing they've got. The king has to go back here. That's the way to go. I think we will go with the knight. Yup. The knights are advancing. And then bring this bishop out and we will long castle. That's what we do. They can now play this move, trying to trade pieces. I have to take. Opa. I have to take, and their position is less bad. But look at my position. I have all my pieces developed. The rook even joining the party. And what are they doing? What are they doing? They even moved the king. They cannot even castle. This is a position where we are very close to be winning. Really close. How to... We are actually a pawn down. So let's not forget that. Let's play knight here. Oh no, my bishop. Oh no, my bishop. And remember, when you have such a promising position, all the tactics are working for you, like this one, which is a fork winning the queen, and now they might as well resign, or maybe not. They want to keep going, keep fighting, but with the queen down in this position, doesn't look any good. I just forgot about the punishment. Okay, there will be a punishment for the second day of today, and I will reveal the first one of this challenge. But for now, let's win this one. I completely forgot. Oh my grob. Oops. I spoiled it. I will take here, and now they will take there. Makes sense. I will give a check because trading pieces is really good in this situation. I'm taking there, and this king is feeling lonely. Then we bring the other rook. We bring the rook to attack this pawn. Then we will go with the queen and give mate. That's how it's going to be. I will play queen here, attacking this pawn. Why not? There is not really a way to protect it. Well, there is a way, which is with the rook, but then I go with the queen there and I'm giving mate. It's forced. Yup, it's mate at the next move. Bing and bum. Maybe not. The king is running away, but we do it anyway. We sacrifice the rook. We are taking with the rook. Now the king is running, but That's a check. That's another one. And that's the final one. Bim bum bam. GG's. Before going to the next game, let's just appreciate the brilliant knight b5, a great move. And guys, we have to select which one is going to be the punishment for the next game. So, the first ticket that is going out my hands is this one. The two are here. And I'm going to reveal. Oh no. Is no castle. I cannot castle for my next game, okay? That's going to be the punishment. Let's go. Okay, there a guy. There we go. They play the first move and they don't know that I cannot castle. E4, E5. I need to play, basically, the best way is to play a close position. Okay. Bishop there, I go with knight there. I hope they don't go for some crazy gambits, because in those situations I need to castle. Okay, they go for a close position, which is great. I will bring my knight out. Oh no. They were playing a 4. In some situation I want to go with the move d5, but I know that I cannot castle in this game, so it's not great. On the other side, this move might give me the chance to trade the queens quite quickly. So, or to trade pieces quite quickly, so I'm trying to go for this. Because if we trade the queens, that I don't have to castle is less bad, right? Alright. Okay, I will play knight here, I'm attacking the bishop, and I would love to take this pawn back. But I cannot, as long as my knight is under attack. That's why I want them to play this move. And then I can take, probably. After queen e2 pinning my knight, which would have been a problem if now I just take this pawn, there is queen e2 pinning my knights, and no matter how I protect it with the pawn, if I protect it with the queen, the knight is hanging, there is the move d4, and I'm going to lose the knight. That's why taking the pawn back is not possible, and I'm going with the knight back, attacking the bishop. If the bishop moves, then maybe I can take. And now it's perfect. I'm going immediately for this endgame. I'm taking it. So that I cannot castle, but it's alright. It's not too bad not to castle, for real. Because we have an endgame, and in endgames the king wants to stay in the middle of the board. Perfect. Couldn't have been better. Let's go with the bishop here. We are pinning the knight so that this pawn is now under attack. Also, we are a pawn down, but those two pawns are both very weak. And we have the bishop here, which is nice in an open position. Alright, c3. They are not protecting this pawn, and probably because they say, ha, I'm going to play rook there. And they want to try to run with the king that way. Now it would be so good to castle long with a check, remove my king there, castle long, and then taking this pawn, but I cannot do that. Okay. Maybe I can take there no matter what. And after rook there, I play f6. And then bishop there, and I play king there. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. And I lose a pawn. I lose a pawn by doing that. I wish I could castle. Okay, let's give this check. Just to solve the issue. Because if the king goes there... I don't know. I don't know if this is right. I'll give another check. That king is running out. And it's going to be in a big danger. The king has just this square to go, and then I give another check. And let's do this. Do I have a checkmate? So check here, the king takes. Check here. The king has to go there, is the only square. I give a check. The king can go there. But that doesn't work. But what about b6? Could be a way to protect the knight, and then I'm threatening this check. Or I could also simply take here. So b6 is threatening mate. How are they going to protect it? Well, probably b4 is the only move. Oh, but then I have a check here. If the king goes there, that's mate. I mean, we have to do this. We have to do this. b4, check. The king can still go there. Then we give a check. Okay. So if we give a check there, the pawn is pushing. But what about a check here? If the king goes there, is mate. So this has to be played. And then we give a check. Oh, this is lovely. We give a check. Wait, we also have this one. So check here, king goes, and then bishop there. Then we are giving this mate. This is sick. Okay, I think this must work, and then bishop here. Blocking. The king can go there. I have a check. The king goes 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 there. Oh, they just resigned. But it was actually not mate. It's -9, But not mate. I take here bishop. Oh, this is mate, actually. Oh, yeah, this is mate. It's just the engine not understanding. But what if the king goes there? Oh, bishop there followed by mate. Okay, so how to defend this? Oh, actually, this is a forced mate in 3, and the engine didn't even understand at the beginning. That's lovely. New game, we have the white pieces and not there. But let's try not to lose a game. Okay, they're playing the modern defense, so we have to control the center with the 2 pawns and then bring out the pieces. So let's go with the knight. And then there are 2 plans that you can go for here. Okay, they are playing also the other fianchetto, and I will go to take lots of space. I'll bring another pawn in the center, then bring the knight, and then develop the bishop, move the queen, and maybe go short or long castle. We have to decide this. Are they playing the hippo? It seems so. Okay, we go with the other bishop. Maybe they are going with the knight there, pawn there, and this. This is called a hippo defense. It's an opening where you can play always the same moves, but honestly, that's not too exciting. Okay, now the knight is here, which is a bit different. In the hippo, usually the knight goes there. This pawn is protected. If I go there with the knight could go there, but I can simply go back. So we just develop another piece. Usually in these open positions, you don't want to trade your bishops for a knight. That's why I was trying to calculate the move knight there. Okay, d5 is a good move, honestly. Yeah, because now if I push, they want to go with the knight there to the center of the board. Okay, the knight went back. I was expecting knight to go here. Would have been much more active. Now I'm left with a very nice position. This is looking like a French center, meaning that the center is blocked. And usually black is trying to attack it forward with the move c5. That's why we need to be ready for this move. In this situation, I like to castle short because it's safer. If not c5, b5, all these moves are happening and they are very quickly. So, nope. We don't go for that. After c5, I have to consider this move, the knight sliding towards b6, d6, because it could be quite strong. All right, can we do that? Bing boom. I mean, that would be a strong knight, in my opinion. Exploiting the fact that the bishop is in fianchetto, I like it. And also maybe I can go with the move c4. That's great. Here you have to be careful. Okay, wait, what? This is a huge blunder. I'm giving a check and I'm taking this by attacking the queen. Well, maybe not a huge blunder, because there is queen c7, and then my bishop is hanging if I move this back. But okay, this king here is not at all safe. I'm going to play f5 and bishop there. This is not looking fun. I'm playing this, f5, and then bishop there. So f5, I'm leaving this pawn hanging. I need to be careful. So let's say f5, bishop takes. I give a check, this pawn is pushed. Wait, if the pawn is pushed, I can take here, and I'm attacking the queen. And if the pawn is not pushed, the bishop goes back. I take... Oh, wait, there is a fork here! I blundered a piece. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this cannot be real. That's a tragedy. Well, we had 2 dares. The first one was not castle, and the second one is to blunder a piece. Yeah. On the bright side, at least this position is quite sharp, that we might have some possibilities to come back. Because this king is still very exposed. Now maybe we take here. There we go. And this knight is not having a fun time. Cannot take this pawn because the knight would be lost after bishop here or queen there. The knight doesn't have a way to go back. Oh. Oh, that's a blunder. Because the rook is joining here, and that's mate! Nice. Because you know what is the insane part of this position? Is that white is so much better than after this move, the position is just slightly better for black. Just slightly, like nearly equal. And after this move, I'm even better. With a piece down. And here I'm winning. With a piece down. This is sick. And this, guys, was a blunderful mate. New game, we have the black pieces, and now really no dares. I don't have to blunder a piece, I can castle, I can do everything. So we have the Vienna game, if they play the move... Oh, okay. They don't play the move f4 and they play b3, which is very, very weird. Because usually you don't want... What is this? Now I'm really confused. Okay. I think we will go for the center. Probably playing the move d4. d5, sorry. Yeah. I don't understand. Really. Something is strange here. Why to play so bad in the opening? Alright, I'm now having an extra pawn, and I will keep going with my plan, you know? Yo, so I could go to attack the queen and threaten mate. Let's go with the bishop here. Protecting the pawn, and I want to play this. Yeah, now they are starting to play better, you know? They were about to be lost, I will castle. Now they are starting to develop their pieces. Okay, knight here to the attack, but I think they have already a lost position. But if we are not careful, they might come back. I want to play this and then bishop a3. This looks quite good. Let's go with the bishop there, trying to trade it. They are playing this, but after this, am I not threatening mate here? How to defend it? If you push, I'm going with the discovery check. And also the rook is hanging. Ouch. I think I'll take there. Yeah, and I'm also attacking this knight, so I think I should do that. Yes. So we have an extra rook for now, and the knight is under attack. Our knight is under attack. So this should be completely winning. Perfect. They take there. We are taking here the knight. We have a rook and a piece up. Now we take here. So we don't want to lose too many pawns. They have a big compensation, right? One pawn, two pawns. They might have 2 pawns for in exchange of a rook and a piece. Oh no, just for a rook, sorry. Sorry, just a rook. Okay, I will bring this... Oh, I see. I see that this bishop could be trapped at some point. So I will play a5, so I want to go with the bishop out, like this. And now there is an idea of checkmate there. If I play bishop here, there is queen there. Interesting. I don't think I have a way to protect both. Ooh, but I think I have a great move. Bishop here. Wait, okay, so bishop, I have to calculate. Bishop here, queen there, and then I take with check. If bishop takes, I take the rook. If rook takes, I take here with check. Okay, or maybe not. Why should I risk it? No, let's go with the bishop back. I want to cover this square. And if the queen goes there, well, when the queen goes there, I play f6. That's it. Now I take here, and there could be some discovery with this, but it's not really a problem, because the rook would be hanging. And if the bishop goes there, I can safely retreat my queen, so it's all good. Okay, the rook is moved, so there are now some ideas, but I have this move, right? And then the rook is falling. Yup, let's go. Let's go. They can take this pawn, but doesn't bring too much. I take this rook, they take here, I take... This bishop is then hanging. They don't even have a check. Now that's completely winning. Completely winning. I'm taking and then taking. Oh, they take there. Okay. I can take there now. I can do this. Bam! And that's the final move of the game. If the bishop takes, I'm taking this queen. If the king moves, I can just take here. And that's the end. Anyway. Alright, they don't want to resign. I see. I will push. I want to give mate. I'm threatening mate in a few moves. Queen here, king goes there. Okay, let's go. Bim, boom, bam. Nice. GG's! Final game, let's go. Let's close this video with great style. Okay, we have the Sicilian, we go with the knight out. And we have the Sicilian with knight c6. I love to play the Rossolimo here. I'm attacking this knight. Now I'm going to castle. And basically this is reminding a little bit of Spanish. You know, the only difference is that there is not a pawn on e5, but on c5. What are the plans here for white? Well, usually white wants to go with c3 and d4. Like in the Spanish, it's really the same. So go for the center. And here we are exactly doing that. There we go. And we succeeded. After all the trades, we might be trading quite some material here. For example, if then, okay, we take there as well. Now, if the knight takes, we have to take there, because if not, the bishop is hanging, intermezzo. Now, they are not doing that, and they want to go to castle. That's quite smart as well. But you know the difference, they have a weak pawn here, and that's everything that we are going to do in this game. Try to exploit that weakness. I will play h3. I think this is a very useful move in general, because I want to block the knight and the bishop from going there. And also I want to play probably the move bishop there, attacking this pawn. And if in case there is a move like knight there, I can hide my bishop there and not trade that bishop for the knight. So that's my idea. Now this pawn is already attacked by the bishop, and the queen is also looking there, you know? Not directly, but indirectly. So we have two options. Either we take, bishop takes, take, and we are attacking this 3 times. You know that maybe we're just winning it. Can be, we're just winning that pawn. Yeah, because even the pawn is supporting. So this could be just good. Let's go. There we go. We can also pre-move that. Now how to protect this? Not easy. Maybe not possible. There is a way that black could try. Not this way. Why are you even just making me do that? And you wasted the tempo. This move is not useful. It's not helping. I was thinking about moving the queen, and then once I take, try to pin the knight because there is my queen there. But I always have the useful move like e5. Anyway, now I'm taking here. Taking here, it's very nice to notice that there is always the move e5 supporting the knight. So I'm not in trouble. This pawn is well protected by the rook. So even if everything gets traded, that's quite good for me. Now we take with the bishop or with the queen. I like to take with the bishop. It looks nice. I'm attacking the rook. If the rook moves, I'm pushing this pawn and the knight has to go there. Then I will bring the other rook and all my pieces are so active. How will I win this game? Let's push this pawn. Attacking the knight. The knight cannot move forward, so has to go backward. The way to win this game is basically 2 options. One, I go to an endgame and I try to create a pass pawn, but that's not so easy. Because the way to create a pass pawn would be to push this pawn and then create a pass pawn there. But this pawn is so close to the king that can easily being stopped. What? That's a free piece? Hello? No. That was not good. All right, we just protect it, and that's GG's. Practically GG's. We have an extra piece. The knight had to go back. By the way, the other way of winning would be to have such a dominant position, and at some point there are some tactics. We just take a pawn here, right? Yeah, we just take a pawn. The rook is moved, and now we can move this queen back, like here, and we are threatening to go give this check. Okay, the king is taking, but now we give a check, and we are attacking the rook, even if the rook is protected by the queen. But the trades are usually very good. Do we have any intermezzo? Any in-between check? I mean, we have this check, but the king can just go there. But then we have another check. Okay, let's start to give this check. And then we have this check as well. Or maybe we can just trade. We can just trade. I think that's pretty much safe. We go with the bishop back here. Now, there is a check, but the king is hiding there perfectly. And we are going to play queen f4, probably as my next move, attacking this pawn and this pawn at the same time. And ideally, I would like to push the h-pawn, because it's the safest pawn to be pushed in order to promote. Okay, they're pushing it, so the pawn is being protected. I can go with the queen here no matter what. Or maybe here. Yeah. I am attacking pawn number 1 and pawn number 2. I think they cannot protect. They cannot be protected both. Yeah, because the queen has to protect this pawn one more time. And there is not a square. Okay, I'll take here with the check. Now, trading the queens would be immediately winning. Let's give a check here. And boom! Bum! Boom, bum, boom! Let's go. Now this pawn is going to be pushed. Okay, we play this move. Play g4. This is completely winning. They can just resign. We take here. Now we push. We go with the bishop closer. Not sure why I did that. Let's bring the king. Let's block the pawns. Bring the king. Bring the king. Push the pawn. Go. It's funnier that this is nearly stalemate if it wouldn't be for this move. So they did quite a good job here trying to give stalemate, but that didn't work. GG's. Well, this was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. If yes, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow for day 19. And thank you for watching. Ciao.